real good to be there. Felt good to look good too. There was a lot of people, a lot of parents in there, you know, not looking up to par where they should have been. You know, didn't really care how they came to the graduation. And I'm thinking, you know, I think that should be a time where, you know, you should put your best outfit on.
You sounded great, bro.
Thank you, Pop.
Wow.
Yeah, man. Very special.
Without a doubt. And the older I get, I say, I'm so glad I was there.
Yeah.
Because that's all they're going to remember, too.
Yeah.
You know, Pops was there. And that's all we have to leave, you know. That's all we can do is have children and treat them like you was raised, maybe even better.
Yeah, that's right.
Because we had more intelligence than our parents did.
Yeah.
And we know school ain't shit, but it helps.
Just to have,
but you don't get it in school, you get it from your family.
Yes, indeed. That's right. That's right.
Yeah. Very important.
When everybody see the way that I write really neat. And they be like, oh my goodness, I can understand you have a very good handwriting. That come from my sister and my brother making me erase all my work and do it over neatly. Word up. So it just got to the point where they ain't have to tell me to do that no more. You know, everything was always neat. So I'm still that way to this day. And
very important too, brother.
Yeah, that was as a child. Learning cursive in the 2nd grade.
My 2 older sisters taught me everything too. Made me want to go to school.
Yeah.
Now both of them are gone.
Yeah.
But I realized years ago how important they are.
Yeah. Yep.
They made me respect women besides my moms.
Yeah.
They were there too.
Yeah. Yep.
They did their own job too. And it seems like we ain't here but a minute anyway, you know, but that's us forever, boy. I'm kind of fucked up though, because I've always been around a big family, you know, kids and people and stuff. But since my wife passed, I've been like in a daze, man.
Yeah.
All I've been doing is getting high and cooking, which ain't shit.
Yeah.
But I can live.
Yeah.
You know, but what am I doing with it? I got 3 bedrooms and I'm by myself. Some of these bitches out here is crazy, man.
Yeah, I know.
They ain't shit.
I know. Hey, listen, why you think I married your daughter?
I know what you mean.
Why you think I married your daughter? The pickings are slim.
Yeah.
You know, we was going through our little thing.
Sure.
We break up and, you know, we immature shit, but I'm glad we grew out of that, though. And I'm glad we stuck around and really, you know, just learn how to deal with each other and not just give up. That was a great thing. Like, pickings are slim. Very slim.
That's very true, bro.
Called me myself somebody, you know, one of them times we broke up, and man, these women are dumb as hell. Compared to Khadijah, oh my God, bro, oh my God.
Different world, right?
Yeah, totally different world. I'm like, nah, I got to go get my baby back. I can't be dealing with this, man, for real. Can't have hold no intelligent conversations. You know, not pro black. Just stuff that I'm into, and they just lack a lot. Can't have that, man. I can't be with a woman like that.
They
Being
just
smart.
want somebody that can take care of them.
Yeah.
And they're fine. They ain't thinking about shit. They thinking about themselves.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Hopefully, I'm hoping Allah will bring me something, you know.
Yeah.
But I've been acting up too. I ain't doing what I'm supposed to do.
Yeah.
You know.
Hey,
But
it is what it is.
yeah.
Ain't nothing to be stressed about. Yeah,
that's
like,
it is life, man. It's always some shit.
Yeah.
You know, something you gotta deal with, and you gotta be right.
Yeah.
You know, because this life is precious, man. You know. I'm supposed to be in a nice income tax check back, and not that money's gonna do anything. It helps though.
Yeah.
But I think after I get this money, because I'm still kind of worried about that. I can't see how they're supposed to give me $2,100, but if they do, fine.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna use that money to get myself straight if I can.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, nothing big. I ain't buying shit.
Yeah.
You know, just to have it there.
Yep. That's right.
And I think I'm gonna write a book, you know, to be busy. I had talked about it last year, but I half-assed started, but I stopped.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because it just didn't seem right. Because I was running too much. You know,
Yeah.
trying to do the other dumb shit I do. But, you gotta keep busy. I don't have a job,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm gonna make that my job, man. You know, because my son is always on me about writing.
Yeah.
You know,
Sure, you got a lot of knowledge and stories and history.
I got a bunch of stories.
Oh my goodness, man, it's amazing. Yeah.
Allah has really blessed me, boy.
Yeah, definitely.
Just to be here. Anybody hurt?
No, that was just a chair on the table.
Yeah, I haven't been to the mosque in a while. A couple of months. You know, last.
Khadijah was telling me they making people pray 6 feet apart.
Oh.
I was like, I'm not doing that.
I'm not going to be able to. No, I ain't.
Like, I'm not doing
that. I ain't doing nothing the white man tells me to do.
Nope.
That's for sure.
Nope. And I was like, why are they even congregating? Because they don't, you can't adjust. You can't adjust it.
Every time I went, I haven't been there in a couple of months, but when I go, the brothers lined up, you know, on cheek to cheek.
Yeah.
You know,
like you're supposed to be.
But Khadijah had told me that the women was doing that. I said, what? I said, well, I didn't see that, but the women, giving them shots. Well, I mean, I ain't telling nobody what to do, but because everybody's grown. But my thing is, and to me it's the truth, because I don't live through it.
Mm-hmm.
I am not following nothing the white man tells me to do.
Yeah.
Because he ain't right.
Nope.
He never is. And for me, starting with Vietnam. I didn't go. You know, going to the doctor after I had taken those, what's that called when they stick that finger in your prostate?
Yeah, yeah.
You know, my little doctor told me, next time you come after we do this test, bring your wife. I said, bring my wife? He said, yeah, it's always good to have, your family there. Because they had supposedly chipped some stuff out of my ass, the prostate. And the doctor come back in 10 days, right? Came back in 10 days, no wife. I didn't bring my wife. He said, Islam, you have cancer. I said, really? He said, yes. I said, well, doctor, what's wrong?
Yeah.
I said, nothing's wrong with me. I had no symptoms of nothing. Everything works.
Yeah.
Like when I was 15, 16 years old.
Mm-hmm.
What do I have? You have cancer. I said, well, what do I have to do? He said, well, there's three things. There's surgery, there's chemo, radiation, and this other thing where they put some pills in your testicles or some of the stuff, and every so often it lets loose the stuff that's gonna kill the problem with your prostate. I said, doctor, I don't have no symptoms about nothing. Everything works. I go to the bathroom. I go. My bowels move every day.
Yeah, that's right.
What's the problem? Well, we saw this. I said, no, doctor. No, I'm not taking none of that. When something's wrong with my body, I'll know.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And then I said, this motherfucker's lying. He just wanted me to start taking them treatments. If I took any one of them,
your health would have...
I'd be dead now.
Yeah.
And that guy that died, the movie that came out about the black guy, the guy that died, he played as Jackie Robinson too.
Oh yeah,
42.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, but I had heard that he had cancer. Now I didn't, do no research or anything, but they had told him he had cancer, or either he had prostate cancer, and they started working on him.
Chadwick Boseman.
Chadwick Boseman. And in a couple of years, he was dead.
Yeah. Young man.
Young man, in good shape, So I said,
I think that was some BS too.
brother, they do that a lot. That's why the doctor said, bring your wife. Because what's your wife going to say when the doctor says,
with the doctor.
Of course, it's like, you got cancer, listen to the doctor. I said, well, ain't this a bitch?
Yeah. That's right, yo. Oh my goodness. Yeah, bring your wife.
That's right.
When your wife hear that, she going, you got to do what the doctor says.
Listen to the doctor.
Yep. That's good you did.
If I had done any of that, besides spending all that money on chemo, radiation, surgery,
everything, that stuff would have had you jacked up.
And at first,
and look at you, 75 years old.
Ain't nothing wrong with
Ain't nothing wrong. That's right. That's right. That's what I be saying, man. It'd be that medicine, whatever they want you to take. Don't take it.
See, I started taking that prostate test. They had said do it after 40. I started at 40. when the doctor would stick his finger in my ass, you know, and turn it around and said, that's the doctor's test for that, you know, digitally when it first started. And when you stick it in your ass and roll that finger around, if there's any kind of pain, something's wrong. And you got prostate trouble. You know, but it just made me realize how many people they done did that to.
Yeah, exactly.
You know,
there ain't nothing really wrong with you. They telling you
to make money and to me to kill black people, black men, and get their money first and then kill them. You know, how the fuck the doctor gonna tell me? The doctor telling me something's wrong with me, and ain't nothing wrong with me. You know.
That's what they be trying to do to me. Oh, you're big. You got sleep apnea. And I'm telling you, your neck is over 17 inches, so you have sleep apnea. Like, I'm a big dude, but you can see my neck. You can physically see that I have a neck. I don't got to go like this or anything. And I took the sleep apnea test, and I don't even snore. I don't snore. You know what I'm saying? So, like, what the fuck are you talking about? You're telling me because I'm a big dude that I got sleep apnea. You're not even giving me the benefit of the doubt. You know what I'm saying? And
not listening to you.
Not listening to me.
Just you gotta listen to him.
Yeah. Yep. And I don't even snore. So, that is crazy. And now they keep telling me, oh, you're pre-diabetic. And then, wait a minute. What's pre-diabetic? It's either I'm not or I am. You're going to tell me I'm pre-diabetic. So you want me to take some medication to help me not become diabetic, but I'm not diabetic. That is a bunch of nonsense, man.
It is.
Listen, man.
And the thing that gets me is I always had black doctors, you know, growing up, you know, and they would tell me things, but the doctor was always right. They were black, though.
Yeah.
You know, and now they're dead, of course, you know, but just going to the white man, I don't like.
Yeah.
Number one, and I see how evil they are.
They are, yeah.
And they after that money, boy. They after that money, number one. And if your mind isn't right, they'll have you doing all kinds of shit
that's unnecessary.
Unnecessary.
Oh, that's right.
But once you start with that shit, I'm addicted to these pills the doctor gives me anyway for high blood pressure. I always was when I was in the 8th grade, I weighed 260 pounds. I was a big boy, big.
Yeah.
My mom used to cook, boy, and I'd be eating and running all day and shit, you know, kids and shit. I was good and healthy.
Yeah.
Never had no pills or anything. I guess they didn't give me no pills because I was too young. But as soon as the black doctors died, I started going to Asians and white folks, and they come with all this shit about money. You know, boy, you gotta take these pills. And now I see I'm addicted to my blood pressure pills. You know, I can handle that. You know, if I can handle dope, I can handle that shit. You know, but you know, it really just showed me how false that shit is. You know?
They don't know shit.
They don't know shit.
They guessing. That's all they do.
That's the case. Want you to
I can guess myself. Yeah, that's the case. Right. I can guess myself.
If I had some symptoms, because a lot of my friends, they're going through a bunch of physical shit now, you know, where they can't, they piss all the time, and, you know, and shit. That don't happen to me, you know. Yeah. Everything's normal, you know. Yeah. But a couple of dudes I know, especially the ones that fuck with that coke all the time, they fucks with their bowels and their penis and shit.
Yeah, that's right.
You know, So you really got to be on your toes, man.
Yeah.
So that's why I don't believe nothing the white man tells me. And I ain't gonna do it.
Okay.
When I get sick, Allah will tell me.
Yeah.
And something will be wrong.
Yeah.
But
But
alhamdulillah,
until then,
everything's
yeah,
all
everything
right.
is right. Until then, I'm good.
That's right.
Whatever. Allah gonna let me know when something is wrong.
Yes, he will definitely let you know. You know, I say, wow, this life is a bitch.
Yeah, you just gotta do the best you can do. Like me, I drink a lot more water than the average man.
Mm.
I think I drink a lot more water than a person that consider themselves as being healthy. I think I may drink more water than a person that's like that. But my bowel movement,
Very
bowels
important,
always
boy.
move. Yeah,
That's very important.
yeah.
The bowels, that's the whole thing. And I go
Khadijah
every
make
day.
sure she makes sure that we all get up in that bathroom and clean our system, have our intestines clean.
Very important. Very important, man.
Drink the tea for the liver detox every now and again.
I drink a bunch of water too, boy.
Yeah.
But I only do tap,
Yeah. Yeah.
My mom's, she used to boil our water.
Yeah. Yep.
Boil it and then put it in the thing. I don't boil it. I'm too lazy, I guess. But I figured we're by the courthouse, so we're getting the same thing at the courthouse and shit.
Yeah.
And it should be good. it's fucking water.
Yeah, that's right.
But it's amazing what they're doing with this, man. It's amazing. Water, it ain't like it used to be.
No, it's not.
It got all kind of chemicals in it. Talk about it. Oh my goodness. Ain't that a bitch?
Whole bunch of stuff.
Whole bunch of stuff. And then tell you, well, you gotta put in this to stop this.
Mm-hmm. That whole, I don't know, man, that water thing and the stuff that they be putting in there, man, it's scary.
Oh, yes it is.
It's just like you really have no idea, what they doing.
Mm-hmm. And they're making money on it.
Yeah. They're making a lot of money.
The city's gonna own water.
Water.
And charge you for it.
Something that's natural. Yep.
As you get older and you get more education, you see how that politics is such bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
And it's used to take normal people, take whatever they got.
Yeah, that's right.
You gotta pay taxes on it. What the hell you gotta pay for taxes and gas? This is crazy, boy. But we live in it,
Yeah.
We live in it.
You switch that TV out, it look a little different. Well, that's the same one.
Yeah, it's the same.
Oh, okay.
The old idiot box, boy. I spent a lot of time. Watching idiot box. I'm surprised sometimes when I turn on those old flicks and shit. I'm glad to get some stories that I haven't seen.
Yeah.
Because I haven't seen most of them. But once in a while, yeah. I said, oh, I never saw that before.
Pop said I do a lot of cooking now.
Yeah. I be cooking. I be buying 10 pieces of chicken.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'll buy some rice. I can buy a plate of rice for $2,
Mm-hmm.
and I got plenty of vegetables, you know.
Yeah.
Plenty of vegetables, and I'm fine, you know. But I definitely don't like doing it, but ain't no problem when you gotta eat.